Yellowstone Supervolcano, after yesterday's 3.5 earthquake, it was hit today by 7 earthquakes northwest of the Caldera, around the area of Hebgen Lake, around the area of where we had the 3.5 magnitude earthquake yesterday. No mention was made of this 3.5 earthquake in the Caldera Chronicles that come out every week. I suppose it's because they had already had the text set and they did not make a reference to the 3.5. Let's take a look at it together. We are at Seismo Berkeley. I use this map because it's very easy to find the quakes instead of getting bogged down with thousands of little ones. This is yesterday's quake. It was actually a quake swarm, as you can see. This is it right here. 3.5 magnitude, 17 kilometers depth. So that's quite deep. That was at around 12:30 noon on the 15th. And then you had about 10 minutes later, 0.6 magnitude. And then you had other ones as well, around 6 hours later, 6.6 at 19 kilometers depth. So that's pretty deep, as you can see. And let's pull out now. You can see where we were. All right. These are today's quakes. This is the line that I was talking about. Of course, there's a lot more. There's other ones up here as well, which are part of Yellowstone. Okay, this is the area here of the Caldera. And let's pull in a little bit more so you can see where we are with the Hebgen Lake area, which was the big 1959 earthquake of 7.3. Let's pull back in. That's it right here. This is Yellowstone Lake over the Caldera. That lake is sitting on the roof of the magma chamber of Yellowstone. And this is Hebgen Lake, where they had the 1959 7.3 earthquake. And these are today's quakes. The blue are today's quakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's a lot more under here. This one here, that's California there, as we can see. Ridgecrest had a couple of big ones as well. There were 2 big ones today right there, the Ridgecrest. Okay, let's go back to our Yellowstone quakes. All right. And I wanted to go into the area that shows us that there were more than one here. There's just, they're overlapping each other, as you can see. That's a swarm right there. That's a swarm right there. Okay. And that's pretty deep too. I mean, the thing is that we have the roof of the magma chamber is only 3 miles down. This is around the area of, okay, this is northwest. This is the area of the new hot spot that they found. And they have to ascertain why it's there. I would assume that there's a magma body under there. That's what is causing the baldness and the dying of the trees. The trees have fallen to the ground, turned to charcoal on the side that is touching the ground, and the side that's facing the sky is normal. So you can understand how hot it is for the trees that are on the ground, the side that's on the ground turning to charcoal. That's how hot it is there. Here we are at geodetic GPS. This is a map. I'll leave a link below for you. Very nice because you can see every single GPS station worldwide. And here we are over Yellowstone. And this is Bozeman around here, Butte. Bozeman Butte. And this is the area where we have our quake swarms, the 7 quakes today. Let's go and see where they're heading. Okay, West Yellowstone. That's Hebgen Lake. You can see that Z right there. That's Hebgen Lake. And this is Yellowstone Lake right there. Let's take one of these and see where they're heading. If we have, okay, the movement there. Okay, east would be going up. This is going west. North would be going up. This is going down, so it's going south. It's going southwest, and there's not that much of an inflation. It's going southwest. This one here is going southwest. Southwest. The area there is moving southwest. That's just south of Hebgen Lake is going southwest. Let's take one here. See how that's going there? P460. That's also going southwest, as we can see. And it has seasonal inflation, it looks like. That's also going southwest. And let's take this one here. That's not good enough. That's not giving us too much of a problem. It looks basically the same. That's not giving us information. Let's go on the lake. Let's go on the lake. P709. That again is going southwest. And it's a little bit of an inflation. Again, it's seasonal. That also is going southwest. Let's take one to the east of the lake. Again, that's going southwest. Yes. No inflation whatsoever. And let's take one north of the lake. Well, northwest. Let's take one northwest. Okay, basically it's the same. But there's a lot of difference. It was inflating from 2000 up to 2005. Then it started deflating. Then inflating up to 2010. Then to 2014 inflating. And basically the same. That's a lot of movement. Okay. And should we take one down here, south of the lake? If we have, that's the same as well. That's a little. That shows some kind of deflation. Let's go. I want to go to Lake Superior because we remember that from our mid-continental rift videos. They told us that Superior and Wyoming were joined and they had rifted. Okay, there's Lake Superior. It's Lake Superior. And that's Wyoming right there. That's Idaho. This is Wyoming. That's Wyoming. Sorry. Yes, that's Yellowstone. Okay, so this is the area of the mid-continental rift. Let's see what's happening there. Now we know that Yellowstone, this area is going southwest. What's happening here? Let's take one. Okay, that's also going southwest, as you can see. That is going southwest. Okay, and let's take one here, Lincoln. Okay, that's again going southwest, and it's sort of deflating. Okay, and let's take one around midsection here. What's happening here? Again, that's going southwest, and it's really deflating here. Really deflating. Look at that. Okay, and just for reference, let's see what's happening on something closer to Spokane. What's happening there, Spokane? Nothing, no data. That's the wrong one. We should not have chosen that one. Okay, south of Spokane. Okay, again, that's going southwest, and there's a lot of seasonal changes there. A lot of changes, inflating and deflating. South of Spokane. And if we take Vancouver, that is basically moving like a ship. There we go. Strange. Okay. Strange movement. Basically, that also is going southwest. This is going southwest. So all this is moving southwest. All right, so I wanted to show you what was happening here. This is basically the new geothermal area right there, but we've had quite a few earthquakes in the area, some of them deep, 13.5, others are shallower, 12.6, okay, minus 3.4, 2.1, that's a shallow one, and Butte, minus 2. And the one that we had, that was the 3.5 yesterday, right here, at 17 kilometers depth. As we said, the level of the magma chamber starts at around 5 kilometers depth, 3 miles down. So you can understand how deep that is. It's really deep inside, because under the magma chamber you have the magma reservoir, which goes all the way to, it comes in from Baja California. This magma reservoir filling this comes from here, and it has a left-hand arm that goes into the high-threat volcanoes of the west, and the left-hand arm and the right-hand arm goes under Yellowstone. That's how that works. All right, so I'll leave links below for you for this. Thank you. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.